Collaboration.
Paakalima.
New Horizons.
Lokahi.
This was Smart Yields' very first annual stakeholder conference meeting where they could bring all the partners that they are working with together with their shareholders and everybody who's interested in their work and really kind of bring together people to collaborate and synergize a lot of what's been the effort over the last couple of years.
New ideas.
Learning.
Love.
Aloha.
Smart Yields is a big data company to support small farmers. We talk about maybe the idea of being a smart farmer's almanac or a Fitbit for farms. We support the growth and insights and recommendations based on what data means for 1 to 4 acre farmers around the world. We sit at the intersection between small farmers, which we build trust with, and agricultural product companies, seed, fertilizer, chemicals, hardware, software, connectivity, crop insurance, agricultural banks, governments, carbon markets, and unions. Through the data, we monetize that and support them through reporting and better decision making. We see the future as being one that's very inclusive and collaborative. What we do is we deploy the suite of solutions. We help with that data capture. We help with that data accuracy piece. We are a data janitor. Not all data is created equal. We store that information in terms of a data lake or a data glacier. And then what we created is the early phases of machine learning. If anyone tells you they have something like that, they're straight up lying. No one has that information, especially applicable insights.
I farm in Colorado. Behind me is a 10,000 foot tall mountain. And on most years, this not being one of them, there's snow on the top of that mountain to this day. And on any given night, it can go from one night 40 degrees when you're in full bloom to, like it did 2 years ago, 22 degrees when we were in full bloom. But how do you know what your temperatures are? How do you know where the weather is coming? Sure, you can go look on your smartphone and it'll give you a very broad idea, but it's difficult to deal with broad ideas in my world. So we needed to I needed a sensor system that was affordable and that I could put many sensors across my orchard. Mark introduced me to Vincent, and we were able to put their first rendition of sensors in our orchards. Through the sensors, we were able to know that the temperature was dropping. We had so much more data available to us. That knowledge that we were gaining with those sensors, we turned on the wind machines, we turned on the heat, we gained 6 degrees, and we saved a multi-million-dollar apple crop. More than saving just the money, we saved our brand.
I want to tell you something. I actually hate farming. I grew up in the ocean. I'm a fisherman. For 40 years, I understood the ocean to the point where I can look at the sky, I can look at the ocean, I can look at the clouds, and I can tell you where, when, and what type of fish to catch. So I'm thinking to myself, how in the world am I going to get 40 plus years all of a sudden right here so I can apply it, not yesterday, but today, right now. Not tomorrow, not next year, today. Otherwise, I'm homeless, kind of deal. With the recent floods, my whole company had gone down under. Here I am, sitting in front of this crowd, and I can't believe the amount of information and knowledge that I can apply simply by tapping in. I'm excited. I'm so excited about what's going on. So, my message to you all is this. Take it from the guy that never really cared about the education system. Take it from the guy that really never cared about farming. Take it from the guy that just came here because by some good luck, I'm here today sitting at the edge of my seat, and I can't wait to go back and stick thermometers in my soil. I can't wait to
when we came out of the Vatican, I sent it to a lot of our advisors, investors. I said, look, it's a crazy idea of our future is really converting our company into a social purpose company, like a B Corp, whatnot, whereby, much like as you saw earlier, look, we can make money, but we should do it in a way that benefits all.
Folks like Vincent can really have a global impact, and actually having investors that will come and invest in companies here in this state is one of the biggest transformational actions that can happen.
Kohala Institute is a nonprofit that manages 2,400 acres, including an intact ahupua'a in North Kohala. Since we've been collaborating with Smart Yields, we've been testing out their technology here, and we use the 2,400 acres that we manage as a living classroom to test the different kinds of sensors and technologies that they have. Everything from tracking wild pigs to testing soil to testing water. So we're kind of like the test bed where they get to do things at different altitudes with different types of environments to see how it'll work before they shoot it out to other partners.
Arizona State University is the largest school in the country now. It's been winning the most innovative school in the country as well. They're redefining what education is. And they came out to Hawaii. They saw the acumen here. They saw and again, the cultural, the value system here, and a lot of all the other things that make Hawaii so special. And came away with, this is the best place to create a model for sustainability for the world. They're really looking at global impact, and they see that all through partnership, that they can't do it alone, and the reason why they're so successful is because they do partnerships. We need to have common values that are not separated by politics or by religion or anything. And one of the chief ones out of that is collaboration and partnership. One part of it is that we need to make changes now. So there's technologies, and that's critical to address the immediate needs. And we're about a month away from them becoming a significant partner here.
Smart Yields is not in the mobile app business. Smart Yields is a cable company for agriculture. It's not with farmers that we're going to make money, but we're going to play a B2B game. But for that to happen, we need resources.
We've actually changed our fundraising strategy. So originally we were going to focus on a Series A raise, but we're actually going to do something different.
We can go and get loans, right, for whatever interest, for a high risk interest loan, basically, which is pretty darn expensive. You can go and do a conventional raise where you give up enormous quantities of equity in the company, and then you lose control of it. Or there's a new thing that the blockchain enables, and that is token offerings or ICAs, initial coin offerings. In the case of Smart Yields, this is stuff, not fluff. Okay, there's not a white paper. There's product. There's procedures. There's successes. There's stakeholders. The opportunity to leverage blockchain, to leverage issuing a token that we can let any international investor, with a few exceptions, invest in and get dividends on future revenues. This allows to integrate a lot more stakeholders, not giving up enormous amounts of equity, and this is a way to raise money fast and smart.
We can no longer farm the way we've been farming. The farmers should not be bearing the cost of this technology. We want to bring people together, share, and for you to tell us how we can support you and vice versa, right? And obviously a very global approach to this, but that's really how we have to disrupt this. We can't do it slow.